Hey Scorpio, welcome, bringing you a general reading for the collective of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, not date or time specific, and because it's a general, it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. And even though this is not a date or time specific reading, if I was doing a new moon or full moon reading or a specialty reading, it would be, but we do have a special occurrence today in the cosmos that may definitely be impacting the energies that come through. And that is Venus is in the shadow phase leading up to her retrograde. And today, December 11th, she's meeting up with Pluto. So it's like our heart center drops into the basement of shadow. And it's there that we have to work through any inhibitions we have around our worthiness of love. Okay? So if you're feeling a little bit edgy or vulnerable or in all the feels, Scorpio, that could be why. And because it's retrograde, she's going to pass over Pluto today, and then on the 19th, turn around, head in reverse, pass Pluto again, and continue on, and then turn around again, stationing direct, and going back over Pluto a third time. So this next month and a half to 2 months, it will be very steeped in that challenging energy where Venus and Pluto come together to make us search the depths of our soul for our worthiness of love, and also about how we give love too, okay? And looking at the shadow side of that, all right? So I just wanted to let you know to stick a pin in that. So for your oracle, I picked from Starry Beginnings. You got card 16, 1 and 6 is 7. That's a highly spiritual number, represents your connection to your higher self and to the divine. And it says, you are bright energy, color uplifts you. And I love the prism effect there, Scorpio. And this is telling you to find your energy and then recharge it by engaging with all the brilliant and beautiful colors that surround you, especially in nature. And in that energy, you can then be the love that others need because it recharges you. And then you radiate the beautiful color out. So beautiful message. Then from Sacred Light Oracle, you got card 23, Magical Alchemy. Innovation, ingenuity, curiosity, and ahead of your time. And this is Ascended Master Merlin, Merlin the Magician. And Merlin's here to sort of place you on your purpose and to sort of kind of give you that little push off the edge of the cliff to dive into and explore your creative impulses and indulge any fascination you may have with alchemy and magic. So alchemy is kind of old-timey chemistry, but it was far more advanced than what we have today. And they kind of operated in secret, sort of an underground enterprise, because back then alchemists were considered heretics and they were often killed because they were suspected to be witches or warlocks or whatever, satanic. So you're being guided here to explore your fascination with alchemy as a process in 3D or around magic. And you may be ahead of your time here, Scorpio, but Merlin says it's all by design. So a message from Merlin the Magician. And I love how you're being called to be to recharge your battery through the colors of life that surrounds you. Nice message. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a deck for you. What's coming in your connection? What are the energies that surround you in your connection? For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, it's okay if you're here as a cross watcher. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you like the reading, if you enjoy my style, that you will join us here by subscribing. That would be greatly appreciated. King of Wands. Present energy, knowing what you want. But maybe there's someone who's not ready to go after it with you. The King of Wands can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. If that speaks to you, great. Otherwise, the King of Wands is all about claiming what you want. Could be you, could be your divine counterpart. But I'm feeling like the challenge is there's some stuck energy, almost some measure of overthinking everything, feeling almost stuck in a prison of your own making here. Or someone's stuck. Let me say it that way. Wow. Talking about the shadow. Ace of Wands in the past. What's crowning you is an opportunity for healing. This is great. And also deep reflection. Quiet reflection. Six of Pentacles. Hierophant. There's the Divine Feminine. The unconditional love aspect. Ooh, everybody's getting the Three of Cups in this same position. You're the first to have it in the main part of the spread. Most everybody else is getting it in the clarifiers. It has been coming through as reconciliation on or around the holidays within the next 3 months or by the third month or at a holiday. So I'm going to just stick a pin in that. I feel like your hopes and or fears, there's some regret here, something that you feel was lost to you that you may not be able to get back. The energy that surrounds you, you may be unaware of, is your unconditional love, or that the unconditional love coming toward you. And Spirit's message to you is about your belief systems, what you believe, especially around conventional committed relationships, being true to yourself. Okay, underneath, what's below is what's roaming around in your psyche, what you're trying to make peace with here. We have the Devil, so there may be something. Let me look for a second. Hold on. Yeah, in the morning musing, in the channel membership, I do a reading every morning for the signs I'm going to read for later that day. And the Devil was part of the anchor card. And it was basically, we had Temperance and the Devil in that part of the reading. And I was saying to the members, I was saying, you know, you got to kind of rein in your impulse, rein in any impulses you may have, any temptations you may have. So the fact that this is coming out underneath is suggesting that there may be something that you're trying to keep super controlled. Super controlled. In the past, the Ace of Wands, a divine gift of inspired passion. You're bringing that energy forward into the present to serve you now. What's crowning you is the Four of Swords. Like I said, an opportunity for either healing or deep reflection. Very common to come through in a retrograde, by the way. Usually Mercury retrograde, but we'll include Venus there. And then going forward, Six of Pentacles, some measure of generosity, reciprocity. So let's go ahead and do some clarifying. King of Wands can be you, it can be someone else. But I think what's holding up whoever is the King of Wands from making an appearance is that they're overthinking the situation. Or you may be overthinking the situation surrounding their energy. Yeah, here's why. See that Ace of Wands? It was there in the past and things did not go well. So acting on the energy of the Ace of Wands didn't bring about what you wanted. I feel like you were ghosted or rejected in some way. Feeling really, like looking back on that and feeling the instability of it all, maybe even feeling somewhat devalued in that situation. And that may be why you're in this Eight of Swords energy, feeling very stuck. I'm feeling like it's your energy around the King of Wands and what went wrong in the past. Even though there was a lot of passion there. Yeah, there was a great deal of passion and you were both acting on it. Something went terribly wrong, and whether you have regrets around it or you're just kind of still looking in the rearview mirror, because here it is again in your hopes and or fears. And it could be holding you back, Scorpio. So let's look at the Devil. Well, there you are, Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah. I'm almost feeling like you're sort of almost responding here energetically. You're still responding from ego, feeling the need to block off your heart chakra there, even though you have a lot of love for this person. Queen of Cups is open, is empathic, is sensitive. And I feel your sensitivity here is shutting you down, And that's part of an ego response, because what you really want is that happily ever after. What you really want is a positive, uplifting, emotionally balanced outcome. So unfortunately, all this backward looking energy with the Five of Cups is coming from that sort of devil energy of, I kind of can't let this go. I can't stop thinking about it. Eight of Swords. Ace of Wands in the past. Yeah. It did not, whatever it was, that passion, boom, it fell with a thud. You acted on it and ended up brokenhearted. Hanged Man, and underneath is the King of Pentacles. I kind of feel like you really thought this person would have your back, and they did not. And the in this case, the Hanged Man is coming through as surrender. You know, like, I give up. I surrendered to the situation. I took the action that I needed to take. I acted on the inspiration. I acted on the passion, and it was not returned. So that Hanged Man, it's like pulling way back and trying to assess the situation and then just giving over, surrendering to it. Ooh, we've got a lot of challenging energy in the past for all the readings so far. In this series, lots of difficult energy from the past that everybody's working to kind of overcome. Wow. Yeah, the answers are within here. The healing is going to come from within too. You're going to have to sort of make a decision about how you want to play this. I'm seeing here the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. There's definitely a battle here. I'm feeling almost a battle of wit and will. That's what's coming through. King of Swords, cool, aloof, super strategic. Can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. And then there's the Queen of Wands saying, wait a minute. There's the Alchemy card, right? There's the Magician. There's she's got that black cat at her feet. She's fully aware of her power and her magic and her mystery, and sort of rising up to meet the energy of that King of Swords. And like the best version of you, the way you can bring about your desired outcome would be through healing. But you have to decide how you're going to go about that, because right now I'm still seeing the a battle of wills or wit, however you want to look at it. That King of Swords won't give an inch, but neither will the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands is about empowerment, and she's also very warm. She can be very warm. So there's a very good potential here that you can kind of melt the Ice King, if that's how it's coming through, which could provide very healing, but it feels as if you're undecided. So near future, Six of Pentacles, meeting each other halfway, reciprocity, equal give and take, being generous with your time, effort, energy, resources, spirit. Yeah, I think that would be a wish granted, and it would kind of continue the healing process here if this person met you in the middle. You know there's more work to do. You'd be focused on creative solutions to any problems that stem from the emotional distance between you. So the Four of Cups underneath suggests that neither one of you, since we're looking at reciprocity, neither one of you is happy with the way things ended up. And so it may require some additional work. But I feel like if this person met you in the middle, right, the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands, it would provide an opportunity for very thorough healing and to kind of work on the connection together. Work things out. That's what I see. Work things out. If you want this, you'll work it out. The Hierophant, message from Spirit. Now we have the King and Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's telling you there's a great opportunity here for, for a sense of victory and for moving forward, getting your questions answered. Queen of Swords, truth seeker, truth teller. It's like, who are you at your core? What do you really want? What's true for you? And are you open to moving forward and getting beyond everything that's already happened? If you want a life partnership, that's what it will take, right? Getting beyond this energy of whatever it is that went wrong, the Five of Cups. So I feel like Spirit's telling you there are opportunities to move forward, but you got to get clear with yourself first. So almost as if the Queen of Swords is a follow-on from this Two of Swords, and then, be settled with that energy. If life partnership, Queen of Pentacles, is a feminine archetype of a life partner, it's also about self-care, right? Be true to yourself, take care of yourself, because if the stability you seek in another, you have to first have within yourself. So I do feel you're being called to sort of get honest about your own desires in terms of committed, conventional relationships, being very true to yourself, very, feet firmly planted in 3D here. Empress, the energy that surrounds you, you may be unaware of. Yeah. You love them, they love you. The love is still there. Empress with the King of Cups. Wow. So there's all this unconditional love here despite the brutal, painful ending that occurred. Now I'm saying occurred because I already see the Five of Cups. You've already been there. You already have the broken heart. You're already got healing all over this reading. But I feel like what this energy is that surrounds you is, despite that Tower moment, despite what was no longer sustainable coming to a very painful end, there's still love here available to each of you. Feminine and masculine. So let's see the Five of Cups in your hopes and or fears. Well, it's like when you look back here, I think your fear is you're not sure. You're kind of torn. What am I manifesting here? I kind of feel like you're looking in the past is getting in the way of what you're trying to pull in, what you're trying to pull towards you. And that Two of Pentacles is that energy of, I'm undecided. Here is the twin. Here is that life partnership. Here is the soul connection. And I feel like you're still a little bit too focused on the past. I'm not saying that there isn't, a legit reason for that. I see a very painful ending, but I feel like you haven't let go of each other either. Right? This Four of Pentacles can be shielded energy, but it can also be like, I don't want to let go of this beautiful love, this beautiful connection. But all the backwards facing energy, all the regret, the sadness, the mistakes, the lost opportunities, the instability, the feeling devalued here, it's all backwards facing. And there's really this opportunity to heal. And then you see here, like you're saying, well, yeah, I'm not sure if I want to invite this back in. Two of Pentacles, undecided, up in the air, torn. And that's why Spirit's saying, get clear about your beliefs around commitment and what it means to you. Be true to yourself and take the time to take care of yourself, because if you move forward, if you want to be victorious, you've got to have that all sorted out first. Three of Cups. Yes. Oh my God, this is so perfect. Three major arcana on top of this Three of Cups. I see a reconciliation. I see all the unconditional love of the divine feminine, the Empress there. There's that Temperance card that came out in the morning musing with the devil, right? Saying, hey, just, maintain that self-control before you leap forward. So I kind of like it. I feel as if there's an opportunity here, possibly around the holidays, within the next 3 months or by March, for reconciliation. It will be celebratory. It will be joyful. And wait for all the energies to come into flow. Temperance is a card of patience. It's a card of patience. It's a card of balance. It is also a card of alchemy. The Temperance card is the alchemy card. Every little small adjustment, if you look at the angel pouring the liquid from one chalice to the other, 1 foot on the ground in 3D, 1 foot in the water, which is spiritual and emotional connection to 5D, and just making those little adjustments, little bits at a time, and having the patience to know that in time, all energy does come into flow and balance. And then you can make your big leap. So really cool way to wrap up this reading. I'm going to tell you all the energies that showed up. If you want to continue on to see who's coming back or what's going on here, the link to the extended is below. We'll look at whoever it is you're thinking about may be the source of this energetic connection. That's who we're going to focus on in the extended, how they show up in the reading, how they see the situation or what they think about it, how they feel about you, their intentions going forward, and then I'll pull additional messages for you from Oracle and from Spirit. Okay, but here's who showed up. King of Wands can be Aries, Leo, Sag, as I said. Devil is Capricorn. Queen of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we have the King of Cups here too. So we definitely have a couple. We have the King and Queen of Wands. We have the King and Queen of Swords. We have the King and Queen of Cups. We do have a Queen of Pentacles, but I didn't see the King. Oh, yes, we do. We have all 4 kings and queens here, Scorp. This is a very complete connection, registering on all levels, having all elements to support you. Wow, I did not remember the King of Pentacles. Okay, so Capricorn in the Devil, Pisces in the Hanged Man, King and Queen of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King and Queen of Swords can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I already said King and Queen of Wands. We have Aquarius there, Taurus in the Hierophant, Cancer in the Chariot, Taurus and Libra. This is really a Venus card in the Empress, Aries in the Tower. We have the Divine Feminine Empress again, Taurus and Libra, Sagittarius in the Temperance card, and more Aquarius there in the Fool. So lots of energy came through. All 4 King and Queen energy is really powerful and something to consider. I look forward to seeing you at the extended. The link's below. Otherwise, take care, Scorpio, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye for now.